9,000 subs. That's right, boys and girls. We are finally here. AVA Japan has a Japanese music channel. Has come a long way, and man, it seems like I've been doing this for quite some time, and all of my other peers who are doing the same thing has already risen up in their subscription, and I still happen to be just stuck right here. I don't get it, but I've always appreciated all of you guys who would at least tune in, like my videos, comment on it, subscribe to my channel, and expressing all the love. I always appreciate that, and most importantly, knowing that we are listening to songs sometimes even months together. I know some of you guys who have been watching this channel where we listen and enjoy the music together, and one of the things that I've always said that makes me happy the most is that you guys get to enjoy and experience the song first time again vicariously through me. So glad we're listening to music together. And sometimes for some reason this channel has also become a source for people to know more music, so that's pretty cool. But this whole week is a royal scandal week, and ever since my road to world domination, I've been intrigued when I check out LUZ, Queen of Hearts. And there's a lot of comments telling me that, hey, this thing is a continuous storyline, and there is an episode 0 called Cherry Hunt. Now that is something that has always been in the back of my mind. That's why I put it to go. So we are finally here, boys and girls. Now for you guys who are a big fan of the series and you really want to see my reaction to this whole series instantly, it's all available on patreon.com/AVAJapan. That's right, all 10 songs, the whole Royal Scandal series is in Patreon. Now another reason for you guys to check it out is that somewhere around halfway through the series, we're gonna jump to Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas before resuming back to this series. So if you guys really want to check it out, well then early access on patreon.com/AVAJapan. Thank you so much for supporting this channel. We're gonna dive into the story later on, and in this series we're gonna be checking out the song 2 times because I want to get the nuances and express it out in video. So here we go. Subscribe and like this video because Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas reaction week, 9,100 subs. So subscribe now. GUSARE! English lyrics will be playing in the video that I'll be watching. You guys won't be able to see here, unfortunately, due to editing. So, Royal Scandal, Cherry Hunt. Here we go. Nice bass. Mixed very well. Ooh, like that. Yeah, I should have done this with wine, man. This is the perfect for it. Madam X. Here comes episode 0, man. Lights and everything. Ooh, piano. Sweet piano. I'll get into the story later, man. I'm just gonna enjoy the music first. If I'm not wrong, they're using the classical bass instrument. They're using the classical bass instrument to play this, right? Because it's so boomy. That's how I should use it. Just hear that, man. Oh, LUZ is really pulling the very high larynx voice. Did you guys catch that pinch harmonic? Chorus is dope though. Chorus is super dope. So there's a like Cinderella type of story going on. could be at least minimum 20 layers of instruments playing throughout this whole song at the single time, like right now. How many instruments is taking place? This is my fix right now, man. To replace all the live music that I've not been able to catch because of this pandemic, it makes me feel like I'm in a concert now. The chorus of the song, dope. And now I'm excited because we're gonna check this out again. And this time we're gonna focus on the story. So before we get into it, the early impression I have was that a girl who has some kind of dreams or something like that. She lives a kind of poor life, something like a Cinderella story, where she's a maid, she's been bullied, and then eventually she meets a guy. And then in between the music took over, and I gotta focus on the music. But now we're gonna get into the story. Let's get deeper in the story and possibly fixing my first impression. Also, it's gonna be really hard to not get lost with the music. Fantastic chorus though. Also, one thing I would say, god damn, all the musical instruments. Really love the whole intro at this part. They're building the whole scenery, the setting, not scenery, I mean the setting. It's in a bar. Love this whole thing. It's a sax. Lights. A little martini. Shit, man, the song's so technical. Pulling on chain. Who's that? The eye is the girl. So she already decided what she has to be. Lost cherries best things to me. That line at the starting when she says like at a certain hour, that's the time that the clothing is on sale and as well as shame. So in some way she's ready to give her all to possibly change her life, I assume. She got her eyes set on someone. I wonder if red color has some kind of significance or not. Ooh, that pinch. She is a virgin. She's prepared, probably because of this history. Wait, there's always a guy. In all those pictures since young. It's kind of interesting, and it's always exciting when they pick the lyrics and they replace the roles of who is the one that is actually saying those lines. So that part is interesting because it says tonight you will look for Cherry. So I wonder if the song's perspective just went from the girl to the guy. To be continued. While seeing this, we got introduced to the two characters. That's a girl and the guy. At first, the song started off, I thought that the girl is the main character and she's ready to give it her all. But now I'm kind of confused why she's willing to put herself out there and even wanting to seduce people. But she's not quite the player herself and she's not too great at handling alcohol. During the part where she's drunk, knockout, she probably reflected back to her childhood. Now that's the part that's quite interesting because it's building the story now. Since she was young, there's always the guy. So is the bartender, I think he's the bartender, a childhood friend that's been growing up together? That's why he takes care of her. It seems like he has some sinister looks. So that's my first impression of the story. You guys let me know what you think about what I just said. Always see you tomorrow and we're gonna get back to Queen of Hearts because we need to do this sequentially. See you tomorrow.